Hey Rihanna, I'm in Brooklyn now. I'll be making my way into Brooklyn. I'm already here, but I'm gonna go over from Brooklyn over to Manhattan. So, let's see how rainy it is outside. Oh, it's raining a lot out here. It's not that bad. So there's a subway over there. One of the above ground trains are passing by. I need to try and remember where I'm going, because I don't know Brooklyn that well, but you can get lost with me. I'm out in Brooklyn. There's a train up above. I'm just looking at this. That's Manhattan Bridge over there, sticking out. But you'll get a better view. Thanks Des and everybody else. I'm just glad you guys are here. It is cold. They said it's 12 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but it's chilly. We could go over. So, it's a bit rainy right now, drizzle, light rain. The fun and games is going to start when we get over that bridge, or on that bridge. Hey Christina, so Christina actually wanted to come around to Brooklyn. So Christina, we are in Dumbo. I'll go and do downtown Brooklyn on another time. That's on J Street. But because of the rain and all of that, I'm just gonna do the very touristy bits. There's a lot of artwork. Thinking. We go down the street. It is so windy today. I hope the wind is not too bad. I should actually, but this umbrella, I actually need a new umbrella. This one is not going to keep up in the rain. So more of this murals. Let me just zoom out. Fingers is not even working. Let me just turn around. Dumbo, once upon a time, was an area that people didn't actually want to live in. Hey Kendra, how are you? Street art like this is common, especially in Brooklyn. So pretty soon I'm going to do a street art walk, which is like mainly gonna be in Brooklyn. I need to get over this road, which is jaywalk. Let me just go across here. I need to get my raincoat out.
Wait, I can tell it's
My rain jacket, not a coat. Let me just get my rain jacket out. Just need my rain jacket on because this water's coming down. It's good enough for one of these jackets that I'm gonna put on. Hey Kendra. I'm braving the rain. I'm just like trying to get my jacket on so that I can continue walking around here. There we go. Okay. I just want to put my jacket on. Hold on. We just pop this over here. You can see my bright orange jacket. Okay. That reminds me, I need to get myself an actual rain jacket. The weather, it starts getting a bit more colder in November. November is like when it really starts getting colder. But the coldest month is in February. So if you've watched my lives before and I've come around this side, you will see that it's much more packed. The people in front that's taking a group photo, they wouldn't have been able to take group photos. So if you're visiting New York and it is cold and rainy and you want to take photos outside, this is a good time. Yep, January and February is the coldest months, like Kelly says. She's a New Yorker. Hey Judy, I will try and stay as warm as possible. Hey Janet, how are you? I haven't seen you for a while. I hope you're well, and I hope you're back from California. Okay, so let me get out of this. Always look around here for we cross the road. So these people are having, like, they're getting like all the good photo shoots now. And no, that's not Brooklyn Bridge, that's Manhattan Bridge over there. Please share and like. Been getting like notifications to say you guys should share, but okay, it doesn't matter really. Thank you for the daily heart me and all the other support. I appreciate it. It's moments like this that will drive me to drink coffee. People are sitting and working on this public holiday. So today, depending on how you look at things, it is either Indigenous Peoples Day or Columbus Day. This jacket provides a little bit of cover. Just got on here. Yep, it's raining now. Now it's like starting to rain. But it's not bad rain. I mean, it's not that ones that you're drenched in rain. I'm sorry I can't see the screen that well because of the rain on this. Oh, I should clean the camera? Okay, let me do that. Thanks for letting me know. Is that better? The leaves are changing. Let me just show you. The leaves are definitely changing. Okay, just let me know every once in a while when to like wipe the camera off. Thank you for letting me know. So we are going to walk under Brooklyn Bridge for a bit, and then we're going to walk over Brooklyn Bridge, and that's when the fun and games really begin. But I'm going to be glad that I'm going to be on that bridge this time, because I'm sure there's less people than what I'm usually used to. It's windy. I think the higher I go, it's going to be a bit more windier. Because there is like, as you can see, I'm shielded from the wind right now. So Christina, she's actually the one that suggested that I come out to Brooklyn Bridge. So if people want to see things, especially if you're outside New York City, you should let me know. And I will try and get out to those places. So a few weeks ago I was in Brooklyn a few times, and I did downtown Brooklyn, and I ended up here, but I didn't get to walk over the... I did walk over actually. I'm always walking under this, over and under this bridge. So that's the Brooklyn Bridge underneath. underneath. Let me just wipe this camera again. Okay, so this is the Brooklyn Bridge. There are mostly restaurants over here. There's mostly restaurants over here on this side. If it's stores and things, it would be more up this way. So I'll just go to the waterfront and then we'll go back up because we need to get over the bridge. So you'll have Ignazio's Pizza. I can't give any reviews because I haven't eaten here. I've gone to another pizza spot which we'll walk past, and that's nice. I have to actually try the clam chowder. Like, this is the best time to actually try, not the clam chowder, maybe the clam chowder as well, but the lobster soup. We go through here. I hope none of this water comes over here. So this is one of the ferries. Hi Stacy, thank you for joining as well. I'm glad you're here. So if you visit New York and you're from outside New York, and even those in New York, if you want to go and see the city from a different view and explore, this is a very affordable way to get around. This ferry. This is the New York City ferries, and you pay like, I think it's $4.90 or $4.50, something like that. It's very affordable to get around the city. Obviously a one-way ride. This ice cream spot is good. Lewin, I think it's called. Okay, let us go over. The water's like extremely choppy today because obviously it's a storm. I have to be getting over that bridge before the storm really hits. Yep, I have to just drink my tea and get warm when I get back home. Thanks for the follow. There are restrooms. In fact, there's a restroom over here. I think it is. Yeah, there's a restroom. And it's wheelchair friendly as well. So they have all these facilities around here because this is like one of the big tourist spots. You're not seeing a lot of people around here because of the weather. People are doing other things, tourists and things. So they don't go for any of the water tours because I think they cancel the tours as well on a day like this. But those ferries runs through most of this weather. I mean, I've been on one of those ferries when it was snowing. I've been on it when it was like raining as well. So I'm not going to go all the way down. Because I need to get over that bridge over there. I just wanted you to see if you can see Manhattan. Oh, the Staten Island ferry is like totally, you can hardly make it out. It's cold, but not too cold. Let me just wipe my camera off again. Camera I have to wipe off every once in a while. Christina, you should make like one of this is your spots to come and visit. It's actually very choppy because of the cloud coverage. It is gloomy today. It's like the start of the cold, miserable weather. So let's get going so that we can go across the bridge. So everybody's speaking about the nor'easter, which is the weather that brings all the storms, I guess. November, it's a very nice time to visit, and I'll tell you why. Even though there's a lot of cold weather, so as we were walking past, you will have all of this basically to yourself. You'll have less people taking photos. These people are like having like excellent photos. So if it's like one of those cold, crispy days, you'll have like good pictures. That's the Brooklyn Bridge that we're gonna walk over now. So to think that the places you can stay at here is like extremely expensive. I don't know what the price of rent is over here right now. But this place now is so expensive. A few years ago, nobody wanted to live around here because it was like this waterfront area. And you were also born in South Africa. Where in South Africa were you born? And when did you move out of South Africa? And where do you stay now? Hi, Jenny Beth. We're here. Hi, Sheila. How are you? I like the ice cream. Brooklyn Ice Cream Factory. I like the ice cream. I've been here. This is one of the many places that people are just like coming to shelter now. And they're serving pumpkin soup. We're getting ready for... Hey Lena, we're in Brooklyn. So you can tell that this is of the old streets. You can see the cobblestones. It's not like the most perfectly straight street that you can get, but yep, yeah, it is. Juliana's Pizza. So these two spots over here, Juliana's, which I prefer. I love Juliana's, and then these Grimaldi's. They're like basically rivals for years now. I don't want to say how long, but they've been rivals for so long. I prefer that one, that pizza spot over there. Grimaldi's is okay. I'm just gonna say they're okay. Okay, I'm going to need to cross this road. Or do I?
Undocumented, unsafe, unprinted, but they ended up using them as...
Hey, my friend from Brazil. Bom dia. How are you? Oh, you in Boston? Boston is one of the places that I'm actually planning to visit sometime to do a live from there. I actually need to get across this road. I'm like so lost right now. You know what? Let me just walk straight up this road now. Or else I am going to be totally lost. Let me just keep on walking. Yep, plus it's a very rainy day. Oh, we have a lot of Brazilian people. That's so nice. Where in Brazil are you guys in? I have a friend that's living in Florianopolis. I have a friend that's out there. So now to get onto this Brooklyn Bridge. You live in the Amazon. Oh wow. That's the most important place on the planet with regards to us getting fresh air. Amazon. So I'm gonna have to go across this road. So lots of people will be asking me like, oh, why are you out in the rain? Why are you walking? Rihanna will be able to tell you that our weather in Cape Town, our stormy weather is like really bad. It was known as they changed the name from the Cape of Good Hope. They changed it from the Cape of Storms because it was like really bad once upon a time over there. And I used to actually go and surf in that weather. I used to love surfing in weather. I used to take like 2 weeks vacation just so that I can surf in the middle of winter. Oh, let me run across the road. I need to get over. Took the wrong turn. Thank you. Thank you, nice person. Okay. Now we need to go down. Oh no, I'm at the right spot. It is kind of cold. If you're out in Brazil, it would be very, very, very cold for you. Over here, it's the end of autumn or fall. So look here. Okay, so people's walking with their umbrellas. Hopefully I'll be able to walk with my umbrella. My hair is like so wet right now. So we're gonna walk 870 meters over this bridge. We're actually going to walk way more. So let me just wipe my camera again. I hope my camera is not too bad. Yup, Genevieve, it does look very, very different in the rain. You've been here with me when I come over when it was like morning, night. Not night, I didn't do the night yet. But close to sunset and sunset as well. I'm just so happy that there's not a lot of people on here. I mean, there's a few people, but not as much. So I'm going to show you some of the residential areas over here. So that area we're looking at is Brooklyn. The time now is 1:15. So it's 1:15 p.m. Let me just do my jacket properly. Okay. Oh wow, 7:15 Chris. Chris. This is live. Oh sorry, this is live. Yeah, it is. We 6 hours, but in next month, then our clocks change, and it will be a bit later then. Then we'll switch over to 7 hours behind you guys. Do you know how packed this place is when it's warmer? There's so much people sometimes that you can't even move, like I'm walking now. Having to dodge people all the time. It's -6 hours now, but in winter time then it's gonna be -7 hours to South Africa. Woo. This wind is like starting to hit me, but it's not like bad wind, so I can't use my umbrella really. These people got like special umbrellas. As you can see, a few people has thrown their umbrellas in that trash. This umbrellas breaks very quickly. You have to have like those special windproof umbrellas to walk over here. The Mary Poppins, yeah. Okay, I'm just glad this jacket is on me now. Thanks for the tips, I really appreciate it. So when I come to Brooklyn again, I'm going to have to do the walk where you have a lot of murals all over the place. I would love to do the museums. I should actually try the Guggenheim art museum. I actually like that art museum. And the MoMA as well. There's Mary Poppins in front. Turn this way. Those umbrellas doesn't work on a bridge. I have to do this bridge at night, one night, but not in winter. I think once the weather starts clearing up in like April, then I'll do it. Yep, those umbrellas doesn't keep in wind like this. I'm going to try and show you the Statue of Liberty. Let's try and see if I can zoom in. because my fingers is not really. Oh, I don't know if you can see that. That's the Staten Island Ferry and the Statue of Liberty. You can't see it that clear because of the clouds. And I need to put my hood on. Okay, so you just see, I'm gonna turn around and look at Brooklyn. See? Oh, the homesick New Yorker, where are you now? I have so many people that come onto my life that's moved out of New York City. Some people that's grown up here. Sometimes I'm walking in the Bronx or in Brooklyn or in Manhattan and somebody lived in that particular neighborhood at the time. Here's a bit strong. Hey, let me show you Manhattan Bridge over there. And the wind is blowing. And the wind is blowing from that side. That side that I showed you now is east and that's west. We're looking at now. Thanks for the hug me, I really appreciate that. Here, I can't do this normally. I can't do this normally. I can't walk down the center. I cannot turn like this and look at that. Look at that. So I'm actually enjoying this. I'm enjoying this because there's less people. I'm enjoying this because there's less people over here. Usually I'm rushing to get over this bridge because of so many people. You just people go past. This is the highway. This is like the highway part. Hi, Catherine. So that's the highway part of the bridge. And we obviously on the pedestrian thing. And we have the cyclist over here. That's the cyclist lane. That's the cyclist lane. Hi, Catherine. Thanks for the roses. Everybody else, thank you very much. Just that I'm not looking at. You know what, eh? Whenever I walk over this bridge, sometimes I also just stop and look at it. I'm like amazed by it as well. So a few weeks ago I was on this bridge and I went all the way to Roosevelt Island, which I will do on a day when there's no rain. I have to have much more clothing. that bad yet. I get a feeling that this wind is gonna be even worse later. But I mean, the wind is bearable. And the rain isn't like heavy rain. Because I have like a thin jacket. This jacket is like really not that thick. And I'm not getting, it's not, the water isn't going through this jacket. I'm not getting, it's not, the water isn't going through this jacket. Thank you so much. Yep, it's rainy and windy, but like I was saying, I've experienced worse in Cape Town. And in that weather, I'd like surf. So this is, everybody puts like a padlock or little hair ties or piece of a scarf. And every so once in a while, somebody would come past and just cut off everything. Somebody was clever and put a really thick one on your Fahad Faisal. Also, this is illegal to put your padlocks on the side of the bridge. They will fine you like heavily. That's because it can lead to the bridge rusting. That's not safe, so, and it takes a lot of time and money basically to fix that. You'll see over here. So we're crossing over into Manhattan. Hey, hi. How are you? Hey, Cookies. How are you? Yep, you're welcome, Christina, because you said like a while back that you wanted to see Brooklyn. And Brooklyn is actually very big. There's the section where you see all the graffiti and murals. And then there's the other section as well. Yep, it is so beautiful. I actually just got to stop and do that. We just turn around. Oh my goodness. You should have told me sooner. I would have looked out for your lock. We'll just tell everybody that's your lock. We'll say, oh, that's your lock. Look at this angle. My backpack must be so wet right now. Yep, it is a great country. Oh, de España. ¿Dónde eres en España? Hola, mi amiga. Amiga de España. Okay, I will say I saw your lock. I need to just check my backpack over here. Still okay. The backpack is okay. Yup, everything is, you know, like you said, everything is big. So a friend of mine came from the Netherlands, and she and her son was here, and they were saying that They were ordering food at the restaurants, and the portions of the food were so big that the two of them shared it and took food home with them. Hey Fabrice, yep, it's raining so much. There's a storm rolling in. That's just this way. There's a storm rolling in. And I don't know if this is like the worst part of the storm. So that's the financial district. That's okay, Christina. I was glad you were here to see it. Thank you for joining me, and thanks for all the support. This place never sleeps. Especially this part, you're always going to get cars coming over the bridge. You're always going to have people on the bridge. Manhattan over there, financial district over there, yeah, it's over there on that side. Then, the Brooklyn Bridge. The bad weather actually started from, I would say, the end, like yesterday when it was like really raining, because Friday I was still out and about. But Saturday is when the weather started changing and it started raining. And Sunday, was Saturday still okay? Saturday was still okay because we were in the park on Saturday. Saturday was still okay. But Saturday night it started changing. I think Friday will be clear by the time you get here. I just can't believe I'm doing this on Brooklyn Bridge. I'm turning around and I'm able to do this. Usually you can't because there's so many people over here. Oh, I'm originally from Cape Town, South Africa. I have a Cape Town accent. Some people say I sound Australian. I really don't. Some will say I sound like a New Zealander, but I don't. Oh, cookies! Cookies! We're gonna tell them you see the purple one. There's the purple lock. We're gonna say that's yours over there. That's your one over there. Or we can be fancy and we can say this is your one. So yeah, we found your lock. Photos. I just want to see the angle over here. Oh, you saw yours, Denise. These people don't realize how lucky they have it with this weather like this. Es mucho frío, sí. You were there last week? Oh, so you would know how many people really is on this bridge. These people are so lucky. They're so fortunate to be able to take these photos with anybody really bumping against you, moving inside your shot that you're taking. Thanks for the WhatsApp, Catherine. I really appreciate that. Tomorrow I'm trying to figure out where do I go to. I'm actually starting to see more and more people show up here. With my eye, I can see like a whole group of people. Let's see if I can zoom out. I can't. So there's more people coming in. Yup, Brooklyn Bridge, Nana. Nah. Hi from Buenos Aires. How are you? I'm glad you could join me. Yep, New York is really a good, one of the good cities to actually visit. Hey Mustafa, I'm glad you're here again. Mustafa, you caught me earlier on. I did a live earlier on and I was in Manhattan. Yep, it is quiet today. I think there's more and more people that's starting to come in, but it's not as packed as other days. Now I have to decide again. Do I go through Chinatown? Or do I go through straight up ahead? It is kind of cold. I was saying it's this morning when I left it was like 12 degrees Celsius. I don't know how much that is in Fahrenheit. Thanks for the follow. You need a bag. Oh my goodness. I don't think those bag guys, I want to see how hard their hustle is if they're out there. But I always say nobody hustles harder than the Mr. Softy ice cream guys. You know that saying, eh? You're a good salesperson if you can sell snow to somebody that comes from a snow region. I need to just do this. Oh. I need to move this puzzle pieces. Oh, shit. Oh my goodness, I'm supposed to move these puzzle pieces across the... I'm just trying to... Oh, finally. Every time, so once in a while, they give you these puzzle pieces that you have to move across. And I had to stop and do that now. Okay, let's go through Chinatown. How, my Romanian friend? How are you? Let's go to Chinatown, but I must have my... I have to put my power bank on. I'm sure my hair looks crazy right now because okay, it stopped raining. I'm glad for that now. Well, it's not raining that heavy, but okay. Let me just show you these buildings over here. Thanks for the repost. So, let's go down do I go down this way? Okay, let's go down this way. I don't know how the signal is gonna work down here. This is my first time I'm going down here. And I have to be very careful. The stairs are slippery down here. I'm actually walking very slow today. I'm actually walking very slow today. Usually I walk much faster than this. Hey Peyton, how are you? Oh, this is the spot that I've been looking for to come and skate over here. Oh, okay, I'm gonna have to take a detour. I didn't bring my skateboard with. I have to wait until all this. Yo, I'm sorry. I'm just gonna like go to this one spot. Yup, skateboard. I can skateboard. Do you know this is like a classic spot to come and skate over here? You see that over there? That is like perfect. Oh. So okay, let's go to Chinatown. Okay. I won't tell if you don't tell. When I come and skateboard. You want to learn? I'm 49 years old and I'll still skateboard, so every once in a while. And do I go across here? Like security all over the place. Okay, I'm gonna have to walk over here now. Let's cross over. I'm gonna have to put on a power bank. Okay, at least that road is closed. I don't know why there's so much security around here. Oh, let's see. Let me get my power bank on now already before I have to put it on. Let me just get this cable out. My fingers is feeling so cold and I need to get myself gloves. Oh, let me just pop this in. Man. Pop this. Sorry, I'm just getting my cable into my phone. So that my phone doesn't cut off. While we're in Chinatown. And we'll look for bags for somebody. Okay. Now, let's get going. I'm just happy it stopped raining. Okay, let's go bag shopping. And you do know it's knockoffs, right? Before you think you're gonna get an authentic bag here. I had this one niece, she was here a few weeks ago. So she was like, "Can we go to Chinatown to see if we can get a bag?" And I started laughing at her. It's like, you know it's not authentic. You might as well just go to Macy's and get you the bag over there. My directions is totally messed up right now. I knew I had to carry on on that one road, but no. I want adventure. Let's walk a little bit more. The sound that you hear, the sirens, that is like total New York sound. So my daughter, when she was a baby, she wouldn't flinch for sirens, and other kids from out of town would be, freaking out because, the sound and all of that. Yep, that is Pearl Street that I'm on. So, community housing. I think Queensbridge is the biggest housing that they have out in New York City. I don't know if Queensbridge was once upon a time the biggest in North America. Okay, this wind is like really blowing now. This is Governor Alfred E. Smith housing, I guess. The housing that I showed you over here. It's Governor Alfred E. Smith houses. The time now is 1:46 p.m. Let me just go do this. So we come over, for those that joining now, we came over from Brooklyn, walked over the Brooklyn Bridge, and now we're in Manhattan, and we're going into Chinatown, I guess. Cross over here. I want to actually sit down and have a coffee and paste, not a coffee, hot chocolate and pastry. But where, I don't know. There's one spot in Chinatown that I usually go for their cupcakes. It's like really good. But you can't unfortunately sit down there. You know what? I actually have to check the map myself from LaGuardia to Brooklyn, because LaGuardia is in Queens and it's not too far. Because for me, you can take, what train goes around that's close by LaGuardia? Because you have to take a bus from LaGuardia to one of the train stops. I'm trying to think. I don't have my map. You can message me. Send me a DM, and I'll be able to tell you once I'm done with my live. I have no problem telling you how to do that. because you have to take a bus to get to one of the train stops, and there's like the 7 train don't go to Brooklyn. You can catch one of the trains, and it also depends on what part of Brooklyn you're in. Depends on what part of Brooklyn that you're in. So we are in Chinatown right now. We're in Park Row. Let's go across the road. You'll see now. I'm actually starting to get hungry now. Now I'm gonna look for a spot. Okay, so statue of Lin Zhu, pioneer of the war against drugs. Yep, you're visiting Chinatown. And this is in memory of Americans of Chinese ancestry who lost their lives in defense of freedom and democracy. They're going to change it, and they're going to have both Chinese writing and in English as well. New York is diverse like that. So let's try and cross this road. Who gets dubbed here? We're gonna be able to cross over. We're gonna walk and walk until it all looks familiar. Let me cross over here. I heard about it. I haven't gotten to it. The line is extremely long. Even though I'm hungry, I'm not that hungry to wait in a line for like 30 minutes. This lady's coming across and I can go across. Coming over here, so every once in a while I must go and check out that bakery, because I'm always looking out for nice bakery. And here's one. Here's a bakery over here, Audrey. The bakeries in this area is always so good. You wanna go and wander around in Chinatown? Let's go wander around. You know, this is the first time I'm actually walking in this street, and you've seen this street in so many movies. Once upon a time in Chinatown, wasn't it filmed over here? It was supposed to be based over here. Everybody's having the ramen noodles now. Okay. I can't remember, it wasn't that long, eh? It didn't take me that long to cross that bridge. I think it took me, what? I walked slow over that bridge and it took me, I'm not gonna say, maybe 20 minutes, maybe more, maybe less, I don't know. Okay, let us turn around and see where we came from. It's like looking really good over here. I'm like trying to you are the, I don't know how many person that asked me if I'm Albanian because of my name and how I spell my name. No, I'm not Albanian. I live in an Albanian neighborhood though. I live in an Albanian neighborhood. We have a large Albanian population. It's lunchtime. Oh man. I should really. Tea shop. It's actually not an Albanian name, it's actually an Arab name. It's an Arabic name, Shakir. But my first name is Shakir, not my last name. So many Albanian people got the name because of history, the history of Albania. It was colonized once by the Turks. The Turkish people brought over that name. So this is the part of but everybody, even the Albanians say, you got an Albanian name. I have an Albanian guy, Murk, M-U-R-K, follow him, Murk. He does lives. He's Albanian American as well. Thank you, Christina. I appreciate it. We are in Chinatown. Let's carry on a little bit further. We didn't spot the guy selling bags yet. So a few weeks ago, there was an Italian festival, the San Girano, I think. Oh my goodness, this duck. Ooh. I didn't know that there's 50,000 Albanians living in South Africa, you mean SA? But I won't be surprised because we got a lot of East Europeans living in South Africa.
The big shit.
I don't know, it doesn't feel like I walked 10,000 Ks. Usually my feet is like feeling all a little bit tired. But not today. I don't feel tired today. I might feel it later on. I want one of these dragon heads over here. Graham, you say no way? Why? Because we're speaking about the 10,000 K steps. On a good day, I walk over 10 miles. Last week I did it. I post my steps from my step counter. Oops, rushing over, dodging people.
Yeah, it was like a whole building.
The pink car. I didn't see the pink car. Yep, sorry man, it's very difficult to... Oh, did I walk past the handbag guys? Let me see. Let me go back. I didn't even see the pink car. Sorry, I'm like, when I try to like maneuver through people and stuff like that, unfortunately. Okay, we're going back. You said a pink car. I didn't see a pink car. Let me just see. We'll walk over again. Got time to kill over here. Thanks for that. Thanks for that. Okay, so you said you saw a pink car. Where was that? Further on? Thank you, Christina. Really appreciate it.
It's okay.
Okay, I'm gonna keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I was more interested in this noodle place over here. Ah, I see the pink car. Okay. Let's see. What did you see over here? The bag lady? Oh, the truck. The Kirby truck.
So, it was like for a few months.
So let me just show you. Let me see.
You get it all.
So the Kirby truck in Chinatown, basically.
I'm just watching. You can all send me your pictures. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, no cars are coming behind me. Yup, it is. Let me just show you. Okay, I'm just gonna go to the sidewalk. Let's go to the sidewalk.
I know, but
Yeah, this is ridiculous. But you can get one Jackson pizza.
Is this little Vert's car?
This is expensive. You can get a Jackson pizza.
So I'm gonna have to.
no, I almost I put an order.
Thanks for pointing that out. I'm gonna have to post that bit of my live later today. I didn't know Little Vert's. That was actually Little Vert's car.
Okay, sure.
Oh, it's a car app. And speaking about cars, New York City doesn't really have a car culture. Like, for instance, like in where, like Los Angeles. Los Angeles has an actual car culture. We'll cross over here already now. I want to get over. I should have actually just shown you that. You can't really see this really that good. But let's go through this part of Chinatown. Thanks for the follow, I appreciate it. Okay, let's go over. Okay, I'm gonna go down this way.
Il n'y a pas la carte à faire, Suzanne.
Yep, that's true. The supercars, like, this is one of the major cities like that you don't see supercars really. I mean, you'll see it, but it's like one of those moments, like those rare moments, and that person is usually visiting from New Jersey, for instance.
That's a lot of people.
Let's go down here. Love to. Okay, let me just go down here. This is like a whole lot of souvenir stores over here. I'm in Chinatown. I'm crossing over to Little Italy now also. Yep, Claude, you're right. It is hot chocolate time, but I'm gonna have to find a place where I can actually sit down and have hot chocolate. This is not Canal Street. What street is this? I'll get to the street's name soon. But we're passing into Little Italy now. So we left Chinatown and now we're in Little Italy. I don't eat pork, but I eat anything else. I'm mostly eating the seafood, actually. You guys are making me so hungry. You're not supposed to be speaking about food now. Else I'm gonna have to stop at the place and buy me something to eat. Okay, let's cross over. Okay, let's cross over. Okay, so let's go over. This is Little Italy. Little Italy, I'm sure they have, but everybody has their own pizza spots in New York City. So I have Juliana's and another place that I don't show other New Yorkers. There's other New Yorkers that might be watching, and then I don't want other New Yorkers to know where my pizza spot is, because I don't want a lot of people to go there. As selfish as that sounds. Yep, but when you come and visit New York City in January, just dress warm. Have a lot of warm clothing for that time. Okay. So, this is the price of a pizza. $16.75.
Yes. You can sell more work.
The meals. Yep, for a pizza pie, it's $16. I buy my slices for like 2 slices and a can of soda. It's obviously not brick oven pizza. Claude, you were asking about like the Chinese food. There is the buffet hot pot dim sum. People were giving good reviews about that. I can't say, I cannot give you any reviews. Then the cannoli king.
They have a hot baby.
Oh my goodness, I'm like getting hungry. But I think I'm gonna go to my pizza spot. That's what I'm gonna do now. Now I'm gonna have to jump onto a train and go to Midtown Manhattan for that. So we're on Grand Street. We were on Mulberry Street, and this is Grand Street over here. Some of the trees are starting to turn yellow. It's like only starting now. I will be doing like I'm thinking of this week. There's a park in the Bronx where you can see Manhattan. Not Manhattan, New Jersey from. And let me just show you. This was for a game. I think, yeah. For something. We are in Little Italy in Manhattan. That's where we're at. Salam. How are you? Oh yeah, they film Law and Order like quite a bit. So usually they film in Law and Order like usually winter time. For some reason you will always notice they always dressed like in coats and things like that. I think it's because there's less people visiting, so it makes it easier for them to film. Oops. Yeah, it's some celebration. La Mela, 40 years. So it was that restaurant over there, La Mela. La Mela.
Now you don't want to find myself with you completely separate.
Guys, you know, I'm trying to figure out where I need to be right now because I want to go to Mulberry Street Bar and Restaurant. Apparently they filmed in this place once upon a time. I don't want to say what they filmed, but yeah, they got Tony Soprano standing in the window.
Five of us drinking when we're riding two
Okay, so let me just see the. I'm not gonna give anybody and say, oh, it was filmed there, and then somebody says, nah. Okay. So, Claude, forget about it. You're not gonna say anything. You know what? I'm so restricted from saying a lot of things. Because I was gonna say about those two guys when they got Gotti for him unaliving people, and it's like, what? Okay, I more or less know where I'm at. Hey Jordan, how are you? The best gelatos. You know what? Next summer I'm gonna go on an ice cream run. I'm definitely gonna need to do that. Hey Blue Eyes, I was watching your lives today. Blue Eyes Foodie, let me just pin him over here. Also does lives. He was also out in Manhattan today. Blue Eyes, I walked over from Brooklyn to Manhattan. I'm leaving Little Italy now. So we're just walking around here. Ons Kapok. Oh, I didn't know that. The store's name is Ons Kapok, meaning our cotton in Dutch. Kind of surprised when I see like Dutch names over here. Because New York was once upon a time New Amsterdam. Oh, you're in Wall Street now. I'm on the opposite side of you. So when Blue Eyes goes live, check him out as well. I speak Afrikaans, which allows me to speak Dutch. I can communicate with Dutch people, so that's why, like, I have friends in the Netherlands and they came to stay in South Africa and we could understand them. They actually needed to learn to understand us in Afrikaans because we pronounce certain words a certain way. But like, I can read and understand Dutch like perfectly. And Flemish as well, which is from Belgium. Vlaams. All because of a Creole language called Afrikaans. Oh, you took that ferry. Were you able to get signal on that ferry? Because the ferries, sometimes you don't get signal, sometimes you do. Ooh, I'm so sorry people, but I have to stop over here. This is like a pen shop over here. Ooh, I'm very much for pens, eh? Pens and ink. It's like I want to go in, but oh my goodness, they have a brand of marker that I know. I'm sorry, I'm like geeked out by pens, eh? Let me just go in. I just want to ask them if they have one particular brand of pen over here. I'm sorry. Hi, excuse me. Do you guys stock Parker pens? No. Okay. Thank you. Like this is like I'm a kid in a candy store with pens now. Okay, let me come again another time because pens are my thing. You know, like people has like a thing for watches. I'm more of a pen person, but I'm gonna bore you people if I stay there. Yeah, Parker pens are well known. So I had a few. I actually had a silver Parker pen. I was looking to buy a gold one. And then that didn't work out. But yeah, and I lost all my pens. My grandfather used to give us Parker pens every year for Christmas. He used to buy like 20 Parker pens every year for Christmas for his grandkids. And we were like 52 grandkids. Some of them never got Parker pens because according to him they weren't the brightest grandkids, so they weren't getting anything. Papermate, yeah. I wasn't really a fan of Papermate pens, but Parker pens because it was like so I'm gonna have to look at Parker pens as well again, because I always used to get myself, like, not myself, my parents or my grandfather would buy Parker pens, and I always feel bad that I lost those Parker pens basically. Hi from England. How are you? Nanny, how are you? We have a lot of people from England watching today. I always used to have like red or blue Parker pens. I also do like, I'm not very good at calligraphy. I just write my own way of doing it. And I always used to have calligraphy pens as well. That's the pen that actually caught my eye now when I was in that store. Ooh, this is a camp store that's actually gonna close next year. So I'm like coming to places that I shouldn't be around. So in Houston Street, that's where we're in. Ah, there we go. There's my subway stop over here. So we're on the Bleecker Street station. You guys can come down with me. And this is like a very busy, before I go down, let me just show you how it looks around here, because it's like very busy over here. There's a New Era store that's gonna be here soon. Adidas over there. So this is NoHo. And JBL over here as well. So let me go downstairs. Okay, across this road. It's a bit packed over there. Everybody's standing and down. Okay. Let's see if I can go down this way. This is one of our, let me just go up here. I just want to see more or less. This is areas that I don't usually wander around in. I don't explore these areas. I just want to see this one road over here before I go down. And it's like, this is the old part of New York City. And you can tell it's the old part of New York City because it has the cobblestones in the road. So what I also do is I also come here so that I can see, oh, JBL is over here. So I always come to these areas so that I know that next time I will be able to thank you so much. I really appreciate that. New York is like one of those places that's really good. Like there's so much that you can see and do over here. Okay, let's get down over here. Oops, I have to be careful on these steps. Ja, je moet pas op, ja. Verstaan vir julle, I understood them. They were speaking Dutch. Ja, je moet pas op, ja. Verstaan vir julle, I understood them. They were speaking Dutch. Let's get my card out. I need to get my card out. You see these tap services? There's tap services. You see these tap services? There's tap services we had in South Africa. Okay, downtown. I need to go uptown, uptown. That's where I'm going. Down the Bronx. That's okay, Cookies. I'm nearly going to end my life soon because I'm going to take the train. And I think I might be missing my train. Ah, no, I'm not. I'm not. I'm good. I'm good. So I'm going to be ending my life. Oh, it's the BN. One of the trains over here. See what direction this train is moving. And it tells me where I must be at. So I'm always riding the last.
34th Street, Goat Square.
See. So I'm going to be ending my life. Thank you for joining me. You have a blessed day too, Indra and everybody else. And I will see where I can do my next live. That will be tomorrow again. So thank you for joining me. I really enjoyed having you guys here. This was one of my best lives I've had so far. So let me just walk to the end of this. No, gracias.
Going in at midnight.
So this is how a subway actually looks. Okay, and I'm usually here's my train. So everybody, thank you for joining. I will catch you on my next live soon. This is the main train. I'll catch you next time. Thank you for joining me. Bye.